We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bulldozer, and they will have a power advantage here. They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division, and this fighter loves to catch and shoot, a counter fighter.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, the Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with black, Lightning Hands.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And that's the opening bell, round one. That jab misses. Oh, he ate that right hand. The jab slightly off target. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Nice right hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That right hook's already working well. And now going for the finish. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice hook there. These two were made for each other.
My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense, It's not even about the second offense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth offense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his last fight. Own it to say, I deserved the belt.
That right hook catching air. Good counter punch. Tried to score with a jab. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give... And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He threw a punch and just countered. There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Bombs away. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Both men step back for just a moment. That right hook won't score. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Do you believe what we're seeing? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. One punch could change the... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it.
And there's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good counter punching. He misses with that jab. That jab won't score. An illegal move there. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You believe what we are seeing. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The jab not finding the target. Missing with the hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Nope, that jab not going to score. A very competitive round. Hold that thought! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? Well, he is in big... Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just missed with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nope, that hook won't score. Did you see that? And is this the beat? And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. It's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he moves it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Blocks that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Missed with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Do it! It's all coming to an end! Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
That's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done him.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bulldozer. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing Sweet. Blink and this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be competing in the heavyweight division. This fighter is a counter fighter.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use this.
First up, the Bulldozer from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title, coming off a very close win. Up against them, Sweet from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Presenting the current national heavyweight champion, the Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark cyan trunks trimmed with orange, Sweet.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean left jab. Nice exchange here from both men. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Right hand. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And Sweet has been dropped. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford it. And down goes Sweet. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, 6. And you continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the...
And Sweet just got knocked down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bulldozer, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Sweet. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right. First up, the Bulldozer from the United States of America.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That jab scores. How did he absorb that? Oh, right there. And we may see... And Sweet has been dropped. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your reasons hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Hold it right there. They're in trouble. That was the moment. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
That counter punch caught him clean. They need to be careful let him punch themselves out here. The right hook just missed. And down goes Sweet. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage.